Alright, I'm going to be doing a no-hit guide on Jevil. Not really a no-hit guide, but just not being stupid and dying. So, you see me first spamming here. Spamming attack on every single person. You'll see me spamming attack and Rude Busters on Susie whenever I get them. But if you're doing Pacifist, which is actually better for the Jevil's Tail, then defending first turn and just spamming whatever it's called that costs 50 TP as much as you can get is the best strat here. So my opening Ash attack, and then this attack is pretty self-explanatory. I like to try and go away from Jevil, but really just going through bobbing and weaving. Don't panic, because panicking here and moving around will get you hit. So just lock in there. You hear me pirouetting here, which pirouetting on this turn will drop his defense, so I just do this right here. I don't think I actually have enough turns to do it again, but doing it right here will do more damage, but just ignore it if you're doing Pacifist. This attack, it's one of the easiest attacks if you do the strategy and you barely move in it. So usually people will actually go around, but what I do is in here, right here, you see that there's like these spaces in between them. So I get my soul to be in between those spaces and just stay there, and it will always go around. So you see, I go into that open spot, it doesn't actually go around. So I'm still attacking here, but if you're doing Pacifist, try and spare. This one. So truly try and go away from the side of the hearts, and if there's one on both sides, just go in the middle. So when they explode, they will pretty much form a path right between from where they're going to where you are, and it will go in that direction. So just go. So if I try and juke them into this corner, the move not super down, but low enough, and try and bait as many as you can, so then you can just go around, sweep up, and then get through. This looks difficult, but really it's very self-explanatory. You just want to juke them out pretty much. Devil's Knife. So I think here I just inch across the sides. This is the easiest method, considering I don't know how it is for Pacifist, but I think, because since I'm doing Genocide here, I think I end up skipping the second version of this. I don't know if it's the same in Pacifist, but for Pacifist, when it goes down like this, just instead of going like following it, just like scoop around this. So I sometimes do that, but this is really easier, considering I will never end up getting to the sweep attack. So really just go across here. I Rude Buster here, get some good damage. Miss, of course. Carousel. Yeah, you see me dash, try and get into this bottom right corner here, and just going up and down. So I end up just falling through, because it will go in this path. Very predictable. The hitboxes are very generous on those, so just don't mess it up. I hope you have better menuing than I do. So join the club. This one the strategy is really stupid, but you just want to inch down. Like you see, I barely click, so I dodge that, and I tap down. I move so I don't get hit by the middle one. Tap up, down. This one you can get really screwed if you mess up, or if you just get a bad pattern, because sometimes it's really difficult. And if you panic, go right to left, which can actually make it possible for some of those bad patterns, then it's harder to readjust back into that thing. But if you just lock in there and just keep going down, just inching down to make sure that you never get hit, and when you're at the bottom or the top, just make sure you don't get hit by the middle one, and just go to that one, and just keep inching down. Hi, Rude Buster, you get it. I think I missed this one, yep. Hearts, diamonds, I can do anything. This attack can look a little bit intimidating, But honestly, what I do is I don't really look at my soul. I just look at the projectiles and just make sure that I'm not standing there. Because honestly, I know where my soul is. So yeah, if I just look at the diamonds, I make sure I don't get hit. I miss again. Who keeps spinning the world around? Same thing here. Just don't get hit. I move into these spaces here. This one is a little bit difficult, but don't panic, trust the process. I rebuster here. I get it again. I don't actually know if I'm getting it or not. Really keeping up. These go up and down. This one you can just follow its course and get hit. So just going up and down here. Okay, so that's my failed attempt here. That's showing stupidity. And I used cheat engine here to absolutely kill myself. So of course, skip through right when I get there. So yeah, that was the one where I got sniped. That was totally just to show you what was going on. Not because I'm bad at the game or anything. Totally. So here's how you're supposed to do it. And no, I did not get hit in that variation. Don't look at me. I did not go through. I did not heal there. This is a no-hit, okay? Don't question it. I just didn't want to go through it again. So, you see, that one pretty easy. This one, just look at your soul and just out of the corner of your eye, just see where they're going and try and dodge. This one, do wide things. Like, I almost get hit there. I rebuster here, and I think I might have been able to skip the next attack if I wasn't terrible at the game. But actually, I would recommend, if you're doing genocide, try and get TP from these. They give a lot of TP, like you see. I get like 3 there, and I get 47, which is like a 22 increase. It's pretty good. So if I actually did this, if you see his health, I might have been able to kill him from here. But either way, his last attack, pretty easy. I like to stay in this corner, this bottom right corner. But the box is actually bigger than this, so sometimes I will get tripped up here and think that I can go here. You cannot, so just walk in here. This might look sketchy, but honestly it's really easy to dodge because you are really fast, and it actually takes like a while to actually like squish out for like things like, because I start as pillars and expand. Really easy. This doesn't do any damage, and I'm here, and since I did all this damage, he's like a sliver left, and I'm just able to kill him here with the Rude Buster. So that is how you walk in. So don't sell, and it's a pretty easy fight. I don't know if you can see OBS here. Well, that just happened.